Well, it's great to be with everybody. I'm here with a couple of good friends. I'm Andy Chapman from EATYALL, and my friend Paco Garcia.
Hey,
How are you, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm hungry. I'm ready to get into some food here. I've got Diego Hernandez, my new friend. We just met Diego this morning, but we're going to take you guys through some ingredients today from the state of Texas. And Paco and I were talking last night as we were kind of playing with some ingredients and coming up with ideas. And you're only as good as the ingredients you have to work with, right?
Of course, you have to have good ingredients to have good food on the table.
Yeah, so anytime you can take one ingredient and raise it and make it use something that's a little bit better or fresher or a lot better.
A lot better. No.
You can do a lot more with your food. And so that's what we want to do today is talk about some really great ingredients. We've got some pecan oil, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. And we've got these limes. These are Persian limes. And some lime leaves, which phenomenal. Diego just tasted the lime leaf a minute ago.
It's amazing. Like it.
We've got some really cool things coming for you guys. So, what are we going to do first, Paco?
The pecan strudel.
Pecan strudel, and Diego is a pastry chef at
Foco.
and La Paña. La Paña. Okay.
Sí.
So, Diego, take it away, man. What are we doing?
Okay, well, we're gonna make apple strudel with pecans, and then we're gonna decorate it with whipping cream and leaves, lemon leaves we have there,
And this is a very fall thing, right? Because you have pecans, you have apples, it's harvest season, and so Diego's giving us a little taste of fall.
Yeah. Plus, all of those ingredients will come together like perfectly. Like you got the sweetness, then the acidic from the lime zest, and then the pecans will give texture and body.
And that hearty savor.
Yeah.
Diego's braiding it up here. We told him we'd time him, and told him he had to go as fast as he possibly could. Look at that.
Diego learned from the best. He's from Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca is in the very south. My grandparents, my parents, I'm the fourth generation.
Fourth
baking.
generation Oaxaca.
Yeah.
And that's, I'm guessing that's not a resort area.
No.
Yeah, Paco and I were talking about Oaxaca, and he said that was, I'd never heard of that one.
No.
So, look at that. All right, so you're going to take those, put them on a pan, and yeah, that's going to look fantastic.
Sí.
I'm excited about that. As he's doing that, so one of the things that we were going to pull some out of the oven right now. Look at that, Diego, through the magic of television. Should I say bam, Diego? Or
Say what?
you know the TV Emerald, we always said bam. All right, so you've got your
whipped cream,
whipped cream,
vanilla whipped
You're gonna-
cream, and then we're gonna add
some zest, some lime.
some lime on it.
So you've used a lot of limes before in your life. We kind of tested this a minute ago. What do you think about this lime?
Oh man, it's very tasty. At the beginning, it's strong, but then it's very like soft, and then you can add a little bit citric on it.
I felt like it was like pungent in a good way. Like it you get a lot of lime flavor, but
bright.
it's delicate. Yeah, I was gonna say it's bright. It's delicate. There's a lot.
It's perfect. It's just like it's like the perfect acidic. It's like what lime should taste.
And look, he's gonna put some pecan on there, and we want to give him some of those toasted pecans. We got some of those toasted pecans to put on there too, Paco.
Yeah, we do.
Little smidge of zest on there. And Paco's grabbing some some toasted ones to just finish off. And oh yeah, boy, that looks fantastic, Diego.
See, thank you.
Look at that.
That. That is that's amazing. So with your pastries, Paco, what else do you need?
The pecan latte.
A pecan latte. So we were down in Diego's kitchen last night. I saw that you had some horchata, and you talked about that's a very traditional Spanish Mexican drink.
Yeah. Like
But you took
every Mexican knows about horchata.
Yeah, so you took that and you kind of twisted it and said, "Hey, we got some great ingredients. Let's play with something." And I love what you came up with. So let's walk us through your latte. I'm going to switch places with you. Why don't you jump right here in the
for that latte, we are gonna use some regular milk, some condensed milk, and let me see. I'm sorry.
I'll bring your.
Shot of espresso.
Yup.
So we have the regular milk and condensed milk.
And it's a little sweetened condensed milk, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then some toasted pecans. And we are gonna just blend these together, and then we are gonna turn it into a pecan syrup.
So you put the pecans in the blender, and so this has tiny pieces of pecan,
Yeah.
a lot of that nutty flavor, and then the sweet condensed milk, regular milk.
Yeah, just to bring all the ingredients together. And I love these pecans because they have like the perfect flavor. I don't need as much.
Yeah.
Like the flavor is just very bright.
Right.
And like I don't need as many. So this is like very concentrated
Gotcha.
pecan syrup. So what we're gonna do, very simple. Just like drop a shot of espresso. And then add a little bit of this pecan syrup. Look at that.
Oh yeah. I just happened to have already tried one of these, and I mean that's
We're gonna
cheers
do
to
this
breakfast,
toast.
man. That looks really, really good.
You want to split up the pecan? Should do that.
Should we get into this?
Yeah, we should. How did you
Come on, Diego.
eat?
Let's. I'll let you have the middle there. Oh my gosh, it's warm. We're gonna get whipped cream all over us.
Wow.
What do you think, Diego?
I like it.
Man. Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's good.
All right, we'll keep moving. We got some more to talk about here. So next up, we've talked a little bit about pecans. We've talked a little bit about limes. We've got some pecan oil we're going to talk about in a minute. But Paco is now going to make. We're going to go a little bit past breakfast. We're going to roll into ceviche, which is going to be our kind of appetizer. And look, none of these are recipes that any of y'all couldn't have come up with, but I want to show you different ways that you can play with these ingredients and take something maybe on a new path, or maybe inspire you, try something different with some of these ingredients that we find exceptional. I mean, better ingredients are gonna make better food, and so if you start with fantastic begin products, you end up with better end products, right?
Yeah, of course. No,
I mean,
ingredients are like one of the first things you have to think about when you create a dish. Like
Absolutely.
good quality of ingredients, like that means you're gonna like make the best out of like all the chefs.
For sure. All right, well, let's get into ceviche, Paco. I'm gonna have a sip of latte.
So for that, we are gonna use some
Keep drinking the latte. That's
seared tuna.
good.
What I did here, I just seared the tuna into the skillet. Drizzle with a little bit of the pecan oil.
Oil, yeah.
And we
pecan
talk
oil.
about the oil, like this is not like a regular oil.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, a couple of things. One of the things I love about this is, it says it right here on the bottle too. the smoke point on pecan oil is 470 degrees. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head on olive oil and on some of the other oils out there, but 470 degrees means that you can actually heat up and sear fish in a skillet, and you're not burning all your oil up. I mean, you don't get all the smoke that that happens when you use some of these lower temp oils. And so as Paco puts that together, another great thing about this is the color is fantastic. I've seen chefs use this as a finishing oil. We're using it in a dressing. I've made a lot of oil and vinegar dressings that are basically this and just apple cider vinegar, some sort of preserved fruit as a sweetener, kind of fill out the back end a little bit, and then salt and pepper or red chili flakes or something. So there's a lot of different things you can do with this kind of oil. And Paco is going to make us some ceviche, and I'm pretty stoked about this because
I'm excited too.
we're rolling right into the next thing here.
So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna toast this tuna into a little mixing bowl. And then we have some coconut milk with some lime leaves. So what I did here, I just blend like a little bit of this lime leaves, beautiful lime leaves.
We're going to talk more about that tomorrow, but the essence of these lime leaves, the absolute, I mean, they're so strong, like they're strong, but in a beautiful fragrance.
And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of lime juice, just to kind of like marinate that and like finish the cooking of the tuna. A little bit of habanero sauce. This is from Foco.
And Paco's restaurant here is called Foco in Louisville. He's been the chef at Con Huevos. He's been nominated for a James Beard Award. He's doing things right up here, and so he's.
Thank you.
We're really excited to be able to bring him to you guys and share some of his creativity. And he's about to get the. Oh no, that's
Avocado.
But that's a new method for me. He's pushing it through the cooling rack is genius. That's why we're here, guys. We want to learn little tricks like that. It's perfectly cubed up.
So just kind of like mix it together. And then just pour it into the plate. Then we are gonna sprinkle the ceviche with a little bit of toasted chips.
Add a little crunch to it. I like that.
A little crunch. Having some texture is always important on a dish.
Yep.
And then on the very last, we're just gonna garnish with this lime.
Little lime leaf.
Lime leaves.
So that's going to get the high end. So you've got different notes in this dish. You've got the just chunky, juicy, savory tuna. You've got the crunch, and then he's got the kind of the high notes of the lime leaf.
And wait for it. We're gonna finish it with the Pecan Oil.
There we go.
To give the very last touch to this ceviche. Here we go.
I like it. That's going to be fantastic. So, guys, stick around. Paco and I will be talking to you more today, and then we'll hit some more dishes tomorrow. I can't wait to do that with you guys. And Paco and Diego, thank you guys for having us into your kitchens.
Thank you.
Great. And appreciate. And Diego, tell us. So, Paco's from Mexico City originally. Diego,
I'm from Oaxaca. City's in the very south.
in the very south. Yeah, Paco was telling me like you are off the beaten path. Like you're.
Yeah.
A lot of tradition in Oaxaca.
A lot of tradition. Well, thank you for having us in your kitchen here today, and we look forward to eating more and talking more about all these great Texas ingredients.